Cause I know I'm getting money, and I know when they see me coming, I know they want me. I know they want my position. I got the flow lock cause the shit is so top notch. I got the drop on you niggas, my bitch in the field while I watch from the skybox. I met her ass in some Fendi, her makeup was Fenty.
I'm not doing nothing. I don't got the corona. I don't got the corona. I don't got the corona.
Hello there. Good evening. Time for a little one-on-one with me and you. Okay? Are you listening? You stop being so hard on yourself. Stop doing that. You're doing the very best that you can, yes? So stop being hard on yourself. You got to take things one day at a time, day by day, step by step. You can't expect things to just happen overnight. But look at you now compared to when you were at your worst or when you were just beginning or when you just didn't understand. You're better than that now. You've made progress. So stop beating yourself up thinking that you haven't. You have. All right? Honey, Rome won't built in a day. And baby, everything that you want ain't going to happen overnight. But it will happen if you keep going. So take it easy on yourself. You're doing great. I love you.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody having a beautiful day. Before we even get into the show, there's a couple of things I want to say real quick. The first thing is, so I ordered some merch. But I ordered it for the wrong size. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing a giveaway. Okay, so there's a good chance that the majority of the sizes that I ordered that was the wrong size was small. So I want to let everybody know now. So we're gonna be doing a giveaway because I can't wear the shits. So we're gonna be doing a giveaway. This is actually one of the shirts behind us. This is what I wanted to show y'all this, and this is what I was trying to say. I love red. I wear red all the time. Do not get this confused. I love the color red. But I also love orange. And if you look at the Bronx flag, orange is actually the color on the borough of the Bronx borough's flag. And it's also the knit colors, orange and blue. So I also love orange. Often when I'm on the show that y'all think I'm wearing red, I'm really wearing orange. I just wanted to point that out real quick. This is orange. So we got some merch that I'm going to be giving away. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm only giving this shit away because I can't wear it. But we are gonna be also doing other giveaways. I was trying to do giveaways previously, but I did not really know how to do it. But I got somebody with me right now. Shout out to Shy Murder. I got somebody with me right now that's gonna help me learn how to be able to do these giveaways, which I really do want to do. So we are gonna be doing giveaways. This is how you can win real quick. I'm going to tell you. First thing you have to do is this. Well, first thing you have to do is be on the green team. That's one. If you're not on the green team, you cannot win any giveaway that's on this channel. You can't win nothing on this channel. All you could do is win bags. Okay. If you're not on the green team, all you can do is win bags. I just want you to know that right now. So you have to be part of the green team. One. Another thing that you have to do is you have to find your favorite clip of either the morning show or tonight show, and you need to upload it to IG. So you're going to also need to have IG so you can upload whatever your favorite clip is to IG. I'm just showing you somebody has already uploaded something to IG. That was me, but I got it from Mr. Diesel. You're going to upload it on IG. one of the things that we're gonna have coming to the channel once we have enough of these uploaded is we're gonna just have a day where we just, or have a show one of the days where we just go through what was uploaded on IG and just laugh at the shit. Or whatever the case might be. So yeah, you need to be on the green team. You also need to upload to IG. The more uploads you do to IG, the better chance you have of winning. Period. Whether you donate to the channel or not, I don't know if I'm gonna let that weigh into it, because I don't think that's fair, because there's a lot of people who would donate but can't, because you have your own responsibilities, and also because of this time that we're living in with this pandemic, there's a lot of other things going on. So I don't want to add you have to, definitely donate to the channel, but I'd be lying to you if I said the more I see your name doesn't help the situation. The more I see your comments, the more you comment on regular videos. You also got to comment on regular videos. Like even on this video, if you're in the comment section, you still have to come back after the fact and comment on the video. Okay, so I need to see comments on videos. I need to see IG. On IG, you got to upload clips that you like, and you have to be part of the green team. If you're not part of the green team, everything's a dub. I just want you to know. Anyway, and you could be at any level on the green team also, just so we could be clear. But with that being said, when we give away other prizes, like when we figure out how to do this the appropriate way and we start giving away things like TVs or whatever the case might be, because I really want to start giving away TVs. I mean, whatever the fuck. When we start giving away things like that, then yeah, you're going to have to be at a certain status in order to be able to be inside of the whatever the hell. Anyway, let's get off of that. First thing we want to do is we want to give an appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat the last time we actually was on live. Be perfectly honest with you, I don't think there was anyone, but we are going to check if my computer doesn't, it needs to stop doing all of these extra things that we're doing. Today we will be talking about TJ, right? Little TJ. We will be talking about him. We will also be talking about Boosie and the comments he made about Takashi 6ix9ine. We're also going to be talking about the situation that happened with the police over the weekend, and there's a couple of other topics that we're also going to be addressing. Shout out to New York urban legend with the $1.99 drop, and shout out to Ugly Kid with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate y'all. Let me just check to make sure I don't want to miss anyone. Never want to miss anyone. Shout out to that's what it is, baby girl. Shout out to Keisha with the $5 drop. I can't see myself. I gotta see myself to make sure it goes through. Shout out to Keisha with the $5 drop, right as we were speaking about it. I love y'all that do this, like right while we're doing the morning drops and we giving the appreciations and everything else. Oh, that was from the other day. Shout out to Keisha. We didn't even do a live on Friday. On Saturday. We didn't even do a live on Saturday. Shout out to Keisha. I'm going to send you a heart, baby girl. Can I send you two? Because I like people that donate when we're not even on live. You know what? Keisha would have jumped right to the top of the list. Not for nothing. If she was a member, not for nothing. Because I really do appreciate y'all that donate when we're not doing lives. I be like, that's my nigga. Just check one more so we could just go. I'm sorry about this. I wasn't already lined up. Anyway, so yeah. Let's go through roll call. If you don't got I'm not listening to you, Rio. Anyway, shout out to John Wall, Joe Wall showing up in the morning. Brooklyn born Rio Martinez, salute. What up, Renee Ricketts, DSTN, William Somerville, salute. What up, Troll City? What up, Trey Paul? Trey Paul says dumb thumbs down already. The man didn't even started talking yet. Yo, there was a point where before I even came in here and started talking, it'd be like 30 thumbs downs, man. I'm just assuming that those three people found something better to do with their time. I don't know. What up to Dupree Grayson, Flower Bloom? How you doing this morning? What up? I said Black Wolf. I think I said Black. What up, Black Wolf? What up, Porter Rock? This is good morning from Brooklyn, East New York in your area, Philly in your area. That's what it is. Salute to Brooklyn. Salute to Philly. You already know what it is. Shout out to all of my rappers down here in Philly, because we clap it up. I don't think Philly gets enough respect for the artists that they have coming out of there, even though they have some greats that came from Philly, Beanie, Cassidy, they had some greats to come out of Philly. Black Thought, they had some greats to come out of Philly. Meek, greats to come out of Philly. I don't think Philly gets enough of that. Gilly, I don't think Gilly. I'm not even gonna go no further than that because there's people that might not be too close with Gilly that I actually like. So I'm gonna talk good about Gilly, but I'm not gonna say anything to disparage the other individuals. That's a possibility. We can do that. We're grown adults. Shout out to Gilly. There's greats that come out of Philly, so shout out to them. What up, Rule Jones? What up, Emmanuel, Juju, Thomas, Eshawn? How you doing this morning? What up, Ivan the Traveler? Yes, Homegirl's morning thing that she did. I think I'm gonna start every morning. We're gonna be playing that same jump off because that's what people need to hear. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of energy that we need to be giving people. That's the type of food that we need to start feeding people's soul. Not all of this talking about how that dude talking about you or talking about how that dude talking about you and all this beef that all the internet is creating and YouTube and all this other crap. That's the type of energy that we need to be giving to each other. The type of energy that's going to encourage us to go out there and do better. Encourage us to stop paying attention to all the negativity in our life and start focusing on the positivity. That's the type of energy that we need out here, y'all. So let's clap it up for Homegirl. And don't her voice sound soothing as hell? I'm not going to lie to you. When I listen to her voice, I don't even want to talk. I want to listen very intently to every single word that comes out of her soothing mouth. That's a fact. Shout out to Deontay Watts. You're back. Deontay Watts is finally back. He knows what I'm talking about. And a couple of other y'all also. What up, James S? What up, Go Boys? And Go Boys, you know I know who you are, right? You know who I know who you are, right? And I forgive you. But what you did, you had to get hit with bags. But I do forgive you. But what you did, you had to get hit with bags. And yes, I know who you are, Go Boys. I fucks with you, but what you did, you had to get hit with bags. I wish it would have went down different. For everybody that don't know, Go Boys used to be an admin here. Now you know I know who you are. Let's go. What up, Liberty Hazelton? Who else we got up in here? O'Keisha Smith, Will's on deck, DZ, Kevin M, Aziz. Aziz says hit the like button. I did over 71. Please hit the like button. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell people. I asked people to hit the like button, but I mean, me asking, when I be like, yo, hit the like button, people be like, why you begging for likes? What are you talking about? I'm just trying to remind you that the button exists. Anyway, what up, Dino Love? Salute. What up? Who else we got up in here? Phase the World. Salute. Yeah, copy that clip. That's a fact. Please, we should start making sure that everybody that we love and care for hear words like that early in the morning. Those words of encouragement. These things is important. Anyway, let's get to the show. So first thing we want to do is the first thing we talking about today. What up, Big Milo? First thing, and also just so I could just make something clear. I just want to say this one more time because we had a previous show where I was trying to explain to somebody that my shirt was orange and not red. I love red. A ton of my clothes is red. I'm gonna rock red. I'm gonna rock a whole ton of colors, to be honest with you. But sometimes it irks me because this shirt is orange. I love orange. I'm a Knicks fan, pardon me, and I'm a native Bronxite. Orange is the color Bronx. So sometimes it irks me that because of my lighting, when I have on my orange, it looks red and I want to represent my Bronx on those days. You feel me? So if anybody ever heard me say something like, oh man, this is orange, not red, it's not me trying to disassociate myself from red. It's just more me trying to associate myself with orange. Copy. So there's a couple of things I want to say about this Lil Tjay situation. First, do anybody even care about this Lil Tjay situation? Anybody? Yeah, the Mets are orange too, but I'm a Yankees guy. But I do root for every New York team. Who cares about this Lil Tjay situation? I'm curious. Okay, so for everybody that showed up and don't give a fuck about TJ, I love you guys. Y'all came in here and y'all don't even care about what the hell I'm talking about. Y'all fuck with me. Salute to you niggas. That's a whole fact. Everybody that don't care about little TJ and showed up. Y'all fuck with the BBN and Jack Frost. Salute. Okay. That's a fact. All right, so I'm gonna explain something real quick, and this is gonna go back. Okay, goes back. Do y'all remember the summer jam where Sarah came out? Where Dickie McDickums came out and put the crown on little TJ's head. Who remembers that? Okay, so there's this rapper from New York City. His name is Lil Tjay. He actually has at least one song that I think is fire. I'm keeping it a whole stack. You know I don't front. I heard one song that I didn't even know was him. And I was like, who the hell was this? This shit hot. I thought it was like A Boogie or somebody. Turned out it was Lil Tjay. So I don't know if he copying off of A Boogie, biting off of A Boogie. I don't have the slightest idea. I don't know what the hell is going on with what. Maybe that's why he's mad at A Boogie. I don't know. I literally had somebody arguing with me on YouTube just for them to steal my whole entire template for what I was doing for them to take it over to their channel. So sometimes people do that. Sometimes people argue with you because they want to steal what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? And they don't want people to realize that they doing it while they doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So they gonna talk about how what you doing ain't shit. Don't know why he's doing that thing. And then what they're going to do is they're going to be doing the exact same thing, and they're going to be swaying up and down. What they're doing isn't what you're doing. They're doing something totally different. So shout out to them dudes. Anyway, why you said Chris respect that woman? What? Somebody in here named Chris did something crazy? Anyway, you on it. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Thicky says 6ix9ine used to make fun of little TJ when little TJ wasn't even out yet. I seen her say, well, if he was making fun of little TJ before little TJ came out, that means little TJ had a buzz. So shout out to that. And shout out to 6ix9ine for looking back and seeing the people that's coming next. You feel me? So let's shout out to that. Now, I'm going to play y'all real quick. Wait, I'm going to wait to play the clip. Let's just discuss this situation so everybody can know what's going on. Recently, little TJ had some chick come over to his crib, right? He flew some chick out, right? Y'all women on IG, y'all love being flew out, right? That's the whole thing. Fly me out. I ain't copy. So TJ flew the girl out. The girl came out. I don't even know the girl's name. Whatever. She's a rapper or some shit. So he flew the girl out. When he flew the girl out, the girl came to wherever he was at. He did whatever with her. Tell her how much he love. Stop telling these women y'all love them when y'all don't love them. Please stop doing that. We live in a new day and age. If you want to fuck, you don't got to tell, part of my language, but you don't got to tell these women that you love them if you don't love them. Half of them will still sleep with you, especially if you a freaking celebrity of any kind. If you are seen with a celebrity, half of these women will still sleep with you. You do not have to lie to them and build them up and make them feel like you want to be in a relationship with them, or that you want to be with them. You don't need to do this. I'm just real talk. You really don't need to do it. I hate that it's like that. I really do. I prefer for it to go back to where you telling the female that you care about her meant something, but nowadays it don't mean nothing. Most females that you tell them you love them, they're not gonna believe you anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So stop doing that. I had to, DZ says stop giving A+ dick. I actually had a cousin tell me that one time. I was having a conversation with him about some chick that I was dating, and I was like, yo, she going crazy. And she's doing this weird thing, and she's doing that weird thing. And then he literally said, part of my, cover your kids' ears, he literally said, did you give her all the dick? And I was busy thinking to myself when he said that, and I was like, I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to. So shout out to that. Shout out to that cousin. Shout out to Zig. shout out to Zig Zag Zig. There's a whole fact. He told me that shit. I thought to myself, I said, God dang it, I did not know that I wasn't supposed to do that. I did not know. Like, I used to date this one chick. So, like, I thought men are supposed to try to last as long as possible. So I'm dating this one chick. I'm busy blowing her back out for like 3-4 hours every night. Like 3, 4, 5 hours no lie, real talk. And then because I didn't know. Now I know I'm about to give you 5 minutes. I'm about to give you half the D in 5 minutes. I'm out of this bitch. Because that's going to make you love me. Me trying hard, that's going to make you think I'm a simp. Me not caring, you're going to be like, oh, this guy, I got to do everything for him. Anyway, let's get back to the story. Let's get back to the Lil Tjay story real quick. Let me get back to the Lil Tjay story real quick. So Lil Tjay flies the girl out. He says she saw him texting with some other female or saw some other female's texts. And then after she saw some other female's texts, she started acting crazy. He asked her to leave. She like, buy my ticket. He said no. First of all, she didn't fly out to buy her ticket back, homie. So we not doing that. We not flying women out. Bussing women out. I don't know. However you get them bitches to you. Pardon my language. But I don't know. However you get them to you. But we not doing that and leaving them stranded. That's some whole shit. Let's just keep it a whole stack. We are not flying women out, bussing them out, driving them out, Ubering them out. I don't care how you get them to you. Maybe you paid a damn rickshaw dude to run from Philadelphia to New York. I don't got the slightest idea. But however you get them out to you, you got to send them back. All right? And there's no flying the chick out and busting her back either. That's dirty pool. But if she takes the bus to you, she can take the bus back. If you got on that bus for 16 hours to have sex with me, you can get on your bus to get 16 hours to get back to your bed. Okay, let's just keep it a stack. So what he goes and he does is he flies the girl out. He says she saw some texts. After she saw the text, she started spazzing, whatever the case was. They got into an argument, and he told her to get out. Then he took he not buying her ticket back. That's some cornball shit. There's no wins on that, my nigga. You took the whole L. I understand what we going through this hot boy summer, hot girl summer shit. When all that started, whoever could do the most disrespect to the other, that meant good. You know, like you get points the more you could disrespect the other. No, I get it, but I don't get it. You get me? You was just hugged up with that girl doing whatever you was doing, hugged up like crazy, yada, 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 this and this and that. And then now all of a sudden, because y'all had a little falling, if I have a falling out with you, baby girl, I'm going to let you know right now. If me and you come over to wherever the fuck I'm at, we have a falling out, I'm still sending you home safe and safe. All right? I might not always get along with, you know, all of my relatives or whatever, but that's the type of men we are. You understand what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. That's the type of man I was raised to be. I don't know who's raising the rest of these dudes. But I was the type of man that was raised that when you go pick a woman up, you're in charge of her safety until you get her back home. I was raised to, that's how I was raised. I don't know what anybody else is doing. Shout out to you dudes. So what ends up happening is there's a big fight. Now, this is where all of the shit go left. First of all, homeboy, you didn't need to put that on the internet. Right? Just so we could be clear. You didn't need to put that on the internet, TJ. You played yourself. That's one. Two, freaking Chinese kitty gets involved in this. Now, I think Lil Tjay needs to be easy because we don't want to see him get hurt. I think he should be easy. I think he should, if he wants to just be internet beefing, leave it at that. Don't talk about when you see somebody, it's on site. Let's not do that. Let's not say things over the internet that's going to make it so that we gotta scrap. Let's not do that. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, never go nowhere without money. What the hell are you talking about? That's a fact, Flower Blue. Oh, also, if you're a female and we dating, don't come. I'm not gonna ask you to pay for shit. But please don't come hang out with me or come somewhere with me and you don't got no money at all. Like I know this one, I'm not gonna call her name, but I know this one broke chick, right? Every time I go somewhere and I see her, I gotta buy this bitch a drink. I buy her the drink. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not even gonna front. If she was gonna let me smash, I would probably do it. Not even fronting. But every time I see her, it kind of make me feel bad. Like, you ain't never got no money. Like, you a grown woman. Like, how don't you never got no money? How come every time we go somewhere, I'm buying you a drink, you ain't never buying me a drink? Like, that's not the type of women I date. I date the type of women that they're gonna act like they gotta wash their hair. If they don't got no money, they ain't coming out. I'm just keeping it a stack. So I'm not trying to disrespect homegirl. Shout out to you. But there's no way. There is no way. Like, even if, okay, so let's say I meet you and you just don't have a job. You don't got nothing. You don't got nothing going on. That's cool. That means you got to get on my drive, though. You got to get on my time. Because I got a couple of things that you could go do right now. And we could put some money in your pocket and you don't got to go sleep with nobody. You don't got to do nothing illegal. You don't got to do no bullshit. Straight above the board, make real money. It's going to take a couple of weeks for that shit to build up. But yeah, I can tell you about a couple of things that you could go do right now that we could do and we could work together in conjunction and make some money. That's not a problem. All you got to do is have the drive. Shit, we don't even need to be in a relationship. Right now, I'm looking for people that want to try to build businesses and shit like that. Actively. Right now, I'm doing that. So this ain't even a me trying to sleep with you type thing. This is just you can't go nowhere with no money, yo. What the fuck? I'm gonna tell you how super real it is. I don't even like leaving out of my house unless I got if I don't have I don't want to say no number because I'm not trying to shame nobody or nothing like that. But if I don't have enough money for me and you, I don't want to go nowhere. Meaning that if I don't have enough money to take care of me and a whole nother person, I don't want to go. I need to be able to whatever I'm doing, do it twice. If I can't, then I probably should be saving that money, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so the thing that happens is Chinese Kitty gets involved in this. Chinese Kitty starts dropping DMs all over the internet over the weekend, exposing fucking Lil Tjay. Right? And I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you. I believe her. There's a couple of things that a woman isn't going to do. One of the things is not many women, especially at least the ones that's a little bit smart, just in general, ain't going to open up their mouth unless they got all the proof. Because a female will sit back, collect all the data on your ass, let you play yourself, and then say, here, this is what I got. So I believe Chinese Kitty. I believe her all the way. Every single thing she says about this situation, I believe her. No, nigga, I don't believe that you banged her in the closet with her son on the bed. I don't believe that. I've had relations with females with their kids not fall around, okay? She doesn't fit in that category. What the hell? Go Boy said he likes his Chinese Kitty with sweet and sour sauce. I like mines with duck sauce. My mouth start watering. Let's go. Anyway, so Chinese Kitty comes out and she's just dropping a whole bunch of DMs. Look, this dude's all cat. Stop doing this. Why are you trying to embarrass that girl? First of all, salute to Chinese Kitty. Salute. I'm going to tell you why salute. We shouldn't always mind our business. We should not always mind our business. Sometimes you got somebody doing some sucker shit so hard that somebody got to speak up. Shout out to Chinese Kitty. I didn't even know she existed. I'm going to actually start listening to her music. I'm going to actually start listening to her music and everything now. Because I didn't even really know she existed. I heard her name like around, but I didn't know what she did. As far as I knew, she was just one of them chicks that be on IG. Because on IG now, there's a job I think is just twerking. Like there's females I don't even know how their face look, because all I ever see is their ass. I'm dead serious. There's chicks on IG. I don't have the slightest idea how they look. If I could walk right past her, right on the street, I wouldn't know her. But if I turn around, I'd be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? You know when a woman walks past you and you turn around and you look at her ass? Like I see them from the front. I won't know who the hell they are. I'd be like, hey, look at that broad. She looks regular. And then I'm gonna walk past her and turn around and be like, oh shit, yo, I follow you on IG. I'm just saying. That's the type of shit. Cause they don't show their faces. What the hell? Anyway, besides Lil Tjay, for everybody that don't know, also decided he was gonna start talking about A Boogie's baby mama. Yo, what's up with she's on what? Love and Hip Hop is the M for Miami? I don't know. I don't even watch Love and Hip. You want to know something? I did not know that Lil Wayne's family is on a TV show until like 2 weeks ago. Like a week ago. Wasn't even 2 weeks ago. I think this weekend. I think maybe Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. I found out that Lil Wayne's daughter and one of his and Toya is on a damn TV show. I didn't even know they was on a TV show. I don't know nothing about this social. I don't know nothing about those shows. She's on the show. Shout out to her. Oh, so he was talking shit about. He's. Oh, could we clap it up for Chinese Kitty? She had a lot to lose arguing with this fool. Yeah, I don't be knowing about none of this shit that's going on. I might start watching the show now and nothing. But that's more than I might start watching the show. Shout out to them. But not for nothing. They look just alike. They look fucking just alike. Toya and freaking Nay, they look fucking just alike. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, Nay looks like Wayne also, so I don't know how that works, but they look just alike. Real talk. Hold on. Who thinks is her name pronounced Regine? Who thinks Nay looks like Toya? Could we just have a vote real quick? Who thinks Nay looks just like Toya? I think Nay looks just like Toya. Like what they just the difference is height. That's it. And the way they hold their beauty. Yuri Brown, what up? Yeah, wait, you ain't green no more, my brother. You've been going for a while. Says DJ Khaled don't want have no point of girls twerking on his live. That was I saw that video too. I'm with DJ Khaled. You're not twerking on my live either. We're not doing that because I'm not. There might be little kids watching my live, little girls watching my live. I know I curse and I say shit sometimes, but I don't want to actually have the physical representation of the thing that I don't think you should grow up and try to do. Like if you fall into it, you fall into it, but not try to do. Anyway, so hold up, Din. Please don't get yourself kicked. We don't do that over here. You wait until I talk about what I'm going to talk about, homie. Don't kick Din. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Anyway, okay, so if a fat chick or if an overweight female wants to dance on IG and shake her butt, let her, just like you let these underweight, skinny chicks. I'm not even talking about the females that we find attractive. I'm talking about there be some super skinny, twig-looking like chicks all over IG shaking their butt and y'all be loving them. So love when the big chicks do it too. How about that? Hold that. Anyway. There be some chicks that be so skinny on IG, and then I look and it be like 100,000 likes. I be like, how did that happen? She can't have that many accounts. Imagine being impatient about Lil Tjay news. I wish you never said that got you kicked, my homie. I really do. I really wish you never said that thing that got you kicked. But you know I had to kick you when you said that, man. Please don't hold it against me. I'm getting too old for this shit. I like short, chunky girls myself, but I think all girls can be beautiful, but I like them short and chunky. I like it when their head is probably up about here to me, about here. The top of their head is about right here. That's a great height for me. The top of their head is about right here. So I could look down and she could look up, and then I could cup up in the back, and I could just, hold on to her real nice and make her feel safe. Yeah, you need to make your woman feel safe. You need to lean real close in after you make sure your breath is smelling good. Lean real close in and whisper beautiful things to her, let her know just how you can't even get through life without her. Anyway, so Lil Tjay decides that he wants to talk about A Boogie's baby mama. Who me about 5'10". Could somebody please explain to me one person that A Boogie started trouble with? Could anybody name one person that A Boogie clout chased? Just one person. Could anybody name one person that A Boogie clout chased? Because as far as I know, A Boogie stays in his lane. He doesn't care about what anybody else is doing, and them dudes work on themselves. A Boogie clout chased Dage Loaf. They did have something going on. Explain yourself, Din Din. Explain yourself, because I do think I remember something happened with A Boogie and Dage Loaf. I don't know if I want to call that clout chasing though. Shout out to Gold Boys with the $5 drop. He says, I love Frost. I was reincarnated. The graveyard molded me. You adapted to the graveyard. I was born in it. Anybody know what that's from? Anybody know what that's from? Yeah. Dage started that. Thank you, Rio Martinez. What did he steal from her? I don't know. I think that I think that's a topic that we might need to have in the future. In the future, because as far as I know, A Boogie didn't do anything wrong. As far as I know, but I can be wrong. I might be wrong. Who knows? But basically, A Boogie is not the type of individual to be out here clout chasing. TJ goes after A Boogie and Don Q. Don Q talk. So basically, if TJ runs into High Bridge, there might be a problem. And they're both in New York. They say he stole her sound. It's hip hop. He might have stole her sound. Give me 1 second, y'all. But it's hip hop. He might have stole her sound. Everybody's stealing everybody's sound, just to be honest with you. So she might have a point. Blowing of the nose. I did not. I just found out apple juice. Apple juice gives you mucus. And yes, we do have merch with this logo on it, by the way. We do have merch with that logo on it, by the way. His first cadence sounded a lot like the cadence on Try Me. First of all, could we shout out Dage Loaf? Because Try Me was a smash banger and it was revolutionary for the time that it came out. And I think that song actually helped change the course of hip hop. I don't think she gets the respect she deserved. Yeah, Try Me was it changed the pardon me. It changed the excuse me, pardon me. I hate allergy season. It changed the direction of hip hop. Don't get confused. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think Lil Tjay want to run into Don Q. I know where them dudes is from. Them dudes is not. I'm not talking about Lil Tjay. I don't know where he from. I know where Don Q and A Boogie from. Like I literally grew up not far from that. I used to date a chick in that area. I know where these guys is from over there, High Bridge. TJ might want to let me get this camera right. TJ might want to back up off of some of those comments that he was making. In my opinion. I'm trying to get the camera. See what I'm saying? What in the hell? What in the hell? There we go. Shout out to Sule. I think her kids made this. Shout out to Sule and her kids making shit. I'm just trying to get the camera to refocus. Thank you. I don't like taking any kind of anything that comes from the pharmaceutical companies. Unless I have no other choice, I will not take shit that comes from the pharmaceutical companies. I'm just telling you. Shout out to Omar Gray with the $2 drop. He says Dej Loaf was the first female to use auto-tune. No, there's tons of female rappers. I mean, female singers that use auto-tune. Right? That's not true. Cardi B, I'm not 100% sure where Cardi B from. I wouldn't doubt it. She from the X somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where she from. Yeah, I don't know Don Q. I've never met him, but just me seeing him, he looked like one of them Bronx niggas that you know he did. You know, it's. I'm gonna okay. So you got two different types of situations you could get with a Bronx nigga. I'm this Bronx dude, and I'm talking about a Bronx dude that could actually fight. I'm not talking about just some random old Bronx dude. There's two different types of situations you could get into. You could get into the situation with the guy that can actually fight, and he's trying to spend the whole conversation trying to explain to you why this is a bad idea because he just doesn't think this is important. And then there's the guy that he's going to be talking to you basically the same way, the same exact way. Like, look, this is not that important, but he has shorter patience. So he's not going to go to the end of the conversation to square up with you. It's just going to be a situation where sooner or later in the middle of the conversation, you're going to get punched in the face. Now, okay, Junior Rivera said Don Q soft. He a boogie soft. I'm not saying whether these dudes are soft or not. I don't have the slightest idea. But I'm pretty sure that Don Q will punch Little TJ in the face. Are you trying to say that Don Q wouldn't punch Little TJ in the face? Din said TJ good. We headed to High Bridge now. That's a fact. Shout out to that. He got that one song that I fucking love. All right. Yo, all right. So Din, that's my IG right there. You shoot me the video. How about that, Din? You shoot me the video. When y'all go to High Bridge, you shoot me the video. I guarantee you, if you shoot me the video, we gonna play it tonight on the Tonight Show, 9 o'clock. Shoot me the video, homie. Oh, also, we have new merch. Also, we got new merch. Hold on. There's a couple of other things I want to tell y'all about that's coming new to the BBN also, but I think I'm gonna hold off a little while longer before I tell y'all. But yeah, we got new merch. Does everybody know we have this? But we got new merch. Does everybody know we got this merch that just dropped? But we have new merch. This is especially for anybody that want to represent the X. I hate Teesprings when I can't find something because everybody else got the fucking names so close to the name of the thing that I made. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, y'all. We're gonna try this one more time. Because we're gonna try this one more time. If I can't find this shit this time, it's all this eat a dick. Hold on. Let me is there a way to log into this bitch? Here we go. I really be thinking of this shit at the last minute, so hold on. There we go. Hold on. We got some new merch. That fucking dog is like this big. The dog is like this big. Hassan Campbell where? I don't see him. So if he in here, he in here. Shout out to him. Could I get a grade 1 through 10 on this new merch? Could I get a grade 1 through 10 on this new merch? Could I get a grade 1 through 10 on this new merch? That's the back. Can I get a grade 1 through 10 on this new merch? Could I get a grade 1 through 10 on this new merch? I'm just asking. Is that the real Hassan Campbell or that's a fake Hassan Campbell? You know that's a fake Hassan Campbell. Somebody, I'll check it real quick. We're just gonna see if that's a real Hassan Campbell. If that's a fake Hassan Campbell, just kick him. We don't got time for that. We don't let fake channels come in here and then try to like make other people think we're beefing with y'all. We're not doing that. Get out of here, homeboy. Yeah, nobody's doing that. Get out of here. Nobody's doing it. We don't got time for that, man. We grown adults out this bitch. This is the new merch. I want to know what y'all guys think. This is the new merch. That's not the real Hassan Campbell, I don't think. I think that's a fake Hassan Campbell. I don't be trusting none of them shits. I think one of the admins just kicked him. That's a woman's shirt, by the way. Excuse me. So that's the new merch. You can still use that code, Team Green. You can still use this code right here to get 10% off. All right, let's get back to it. Nah, that was a fake Hassan Campbell channel. That wasn't the real Hassan Campbell. I don't got no beef with Hassan Campbell. I have no beef with no YouTuber. Just so we can be clear on that. So if there's another YouTuber somewhere arguing at me, talking shit about me, whatever, let them. I don't even care. I don't give a fuck. Shout out to that dude. Let him keep talking about me all day. I don't know. But I don't got no beef with no YouTuber. I don't care enough. So anyway, that's the new merch. We're giving away merch. I ordered a lot of merch that's the wrong size, so I'm just gonna give it away to y'all guys. In order to be able to win, let me just go over this one more time, then we're gonna get back to the show. In order to be able to win, you don't have to make any purchases. You don't gotta buy nothing. You just have to be part of the green team. That's one. If you're not part of the green team, that means that if you're not joined to this channel, then it's just not possible. You have to be part of the green team. That's not an actual purchase, but that's just we want people to win that support the channel. So that's the way for us to know that you support the channel. You have to be part of the green team. And also, you have to upload your favorite BBN clip online. As you can see, Mr. Diesel uploaded this one. You have to upload your favorite BBN clip online. The more clips you upload on IG, the higher chance you got. So if you want to win free merch, upload on IG, be part of the BBN gang. Green team. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. Said, did I win? No one won yet. See, that's how you know it's a fake channel. Now they're in here with a whole new Hassan Campbell channel. Don't kick this one. Don't kick them unless they say something crazy. All right? Just leave them. Because the real one might actually come in when his peoples go and say something, and then he's going to wonder why he's getting kicked. So don't kick him unless he actually says something worth getting kicked. Chilling, Mr. Campbell. All right, so let's get back to it. Yeah. Let's wait for them to do something, because if we just kick them, then other people that might not know what's going on think that we just got YouTube content creators coming in here minding their business, and then we kicking them, and then they go back because they're creating the problem. Then they're going back, and then they're gonna go tell Hassan Campbell that I got beef with him, and I don't got no beef with Hassan Campbell. You understand what I'm saying? So wait until if he does something weird. If he don't do nothing weird, then we leave him, even if we know that he's a fake. Copy? Anyway. Yeah, we're going to talk about the whole Boosie thing. Look, I would love, that's what it is, Hassan. Appreciate you, my brother. I would love to go on Vlad just because I know what kind of conversation me and him is going to have. And I don't think we're going to have a bad conversation. I think it's going to be a lot of jokes, and I think it's going to be a lot of, I think it will be a lot of jokes. I think it'll be extremely interesting. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Anyway, so Lil Tjay gets into the beef with Highbridge for whatever the reason might be. Now, if they're just arguing to be arguing over the internet to build buzz, or and it's not gonna go to nothing, like nobody's gonna hurt anybody, I'm all for that. I'm for this all the way. If it's a mutual clout chasing situation, if it's a mutual we're gonna talk about each other situation, I'm all for that. What I'm not for is when people don't want to engage, and then you got somebody that's trying to bully them. I'm not for that. So we're gonna see what happens with this Lil Tjay situation. But before we go any further, I do want to show y'all something.
Damn, got that TJ nigga tight. Oh yeah, got him in the bathroom. Yo, they got that.
Okay, so apparently what happened there was, that was a couple of years ago. Lil Tjay was jumped somewhere that looked like a school or some shit. So Lil Tjay was jumped somewhere. That was a couple of years ago. It wasn't recent. Lil Tjay was jumped somewhere. I'm going somewhere with this, so hold on. Lil Tjay was jumped somewhere, right? Now, I'm not on board with no jumping. Whenever I see people jump, you can't. I'm on Lil Tjay's side on this one. If he was such a pussy, why they jumped him? I'm sorry. I'm on Lil Tjay's side with this. You can't jump a person to me and then talk about how they pussy. Talk about how they a sucker. You jumped them. What are you talking about? If they was really a pussy, or if they was really a sucker, or if they was really any of these things that you're saying that they was, somebody would have squared up with them. Somebody of similar height and size would have squared up with them. Fuck skill level, just similar height and size. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't jump someone. Yeah, Din, we try not to use the N-word, even though I know I've been using it like crazy this morning. We try not to use the N-word, and we try not to directly disrespect people with our comments. So check this out. So just so we could be clear, so I'm not on side. Now, you good, don't worry about it. Everybody messes up like that every now and then. just so we could be clear, and I got people in here that purposely write the N-word because they know the comment ain't gonna go through and they want me to laugh at it, but they don't want the rest of the people to see it. So I got people that do that all the time. Just so y'all know, the ones that do it know who I'm talking about. They write the N-word all the time, knowing that it ain't gonna show up. We have to let it go through so that way they can have personal conversations with me while we're in the chat. So shout out to you guys. I prefer that than texting me. Anyway, so yeah, so I don't, and also for y'all out there running around jumping people, no, all you need is one idiot in your crew to decide to cut that man, or cut that boy, or cut that woman, or cut that girl. All you need is one idiot to decide to cut somebody. One idiot. That's it. And all of y'all fucked. All you need is one idiot. So before any of y'all decide to get involved in a jumping situation, understand this. You only need one idiot to pull out a gun. You only need one idiot to stab somebody. You only need one idiot to decide to stomp somebody, to stomp somebody's head while they down and end up giving them a hematoma and they end up dying. You only need one idiot. Just remember that. Please. All right, with that being said, that's an old video. They played it. Everybody got jumped. Hell, I got jumped before. I didn't get jumped in high school, though. That's a whole... Wait, did I? Yeah. But not in school. But I was in high school, and I did get jumped. But I wasn't in school when I got jumped. I was somewhere else. I actually came from meeting this chick. So I used to date this chick that was a model, right? So I was coming from her crib up there in near Co-op City, because I used to go to school over there. So I was coming from a crib near Co-op City and shit. And for everybody that don't know, the Baychester train station is like a dead end. So I ran into some problems over there, but I'm fine. It is what it is. You feel me? So yeah, she was fine too. She's one of the few females I dated that was actually taller than me. She was fine. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, if I stick a baby in her, then maybe we might be able to get a kid like 6'3", 6'4". That nigga going to the NBA. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I was thinking at the time. So basically, the reason why I pointed that out, right? And let me explain to you the reason why I pointed that out. The reason why I pointed that out about TJ getting jumped is because Little TJ and his peoples showed a Boogie a Hobridge chain that they are now trying to pretend they got within 24 hours of the beef starting. The chain that they got from the Hobridge chain that they got, Highbridge is saying that chain went missing a long time ago when we were scrapping with somebody and it came off somebody's neck. Somebody ended up picking it up. They bought it from the person. And now they trying to act like they took it. First of all, possession is 9/10 of the law, so I don't even care how they got the chain. They do have the hybrid chain at this point. So I don't know where you want to go with that. They do have the hybrid chain at this point. So I don't know. You can say what you want to say, but they do have the hybrid chain at this point. The only thing that I think that they could win Highbridge. Now, Highbridge can't even win on this one. They do have the Highbridge chain. Or they have a picture of them having the Highbridge chain, a video, whatever the case is. So I think one of the main reasons why that video where Homeboy was getting touched up came out is because they're like, yo, look, the Greasy Neck tour, that's a fact. Yo, could we give a shout out to DJ Academics real quick? Because there's a lot of terminology and verbiage that we use that we got directly from DJ Academics. So could we give a salute to DJ Academics for being so much a part of our hip hop culture right now, that there's a huge chunk of our verbal lexicon that he helped create with his videos. Could we shout him out for that? Shout out to DJ Academics. He's taking a Rona Neck tour. Yeah, salute to DJ Academics. Yo, y'all gotta understand, I'm nowhere near a hater, man. Like, I'm nowhere near a hater. Like, I am not gonna hate on nobody. That's not my energy. Like, I'm gonna tell you how crazy it is. So I recently dyed my beard, right? I just did it to do it. So I got laughed at the other day for dyeing my beard. Like, what in the hell? I can't dye my beard? Like, are y'all really gonna make fun of everything I do? Yo, look at this nigga Jack Frost chewing his food. Like, really? Really? Like, everything I do, y'all gonna make fun of? Yo, he blinked, man. I'm telling you. Why Jack Frost blinking for? we gotta make fun of him to the day he died. All that blinking. So, and I don't know if I blinked before. I've just mentioned the blink thing, but now I have to blink. But the point being is this. The point being is this. We don't know how, when they got the chain or whatever, but they got that chain. They got that chain. I want to see what Highbridge do about that. Did not talk about Bambaataa. Please don't bring him up. I did not talk about him at all. I have nothing at all to say about Afrika Bambaataa. Don't have anything at all to say about Afrika Bambaataa today. I don't think I'm gonna have nothing to say about him tomorrow or the preceding days. I don't cover him. I don't cover him. I don't know nothing about Afrika Bambaataa. For me to sit up here, I know a lot about Afrika Bambaataa. But for me to sit up here and start talking, I don't want to lie to you. That's not. That's not. I don't. I haven't talked about him. No, leave him. Leave him. Leave him. Leave him. I know that ain't him, but leave him for the time being. Leave him for the time being. I know that ain't him. If anybody goes into any chat and they have a Hassan Campbell name and they bring up Afrika Bambaataa, that is most likely that's most likely Hassan Campbell's that's his ops. Those are his ops. They're showing up trying to start a beef between you and Hassan Campbell. Those are his ops. Shout out to them. Anyway, let's get back to the conversation. So, I want to know real quick, who thinks Lil Tjay clout chasing? You think Lil Tjay clout chasing? You do not think that Lil Tjay is clout chasing. Can we have a vote real quick? I'm going to go to this screen while we have this quick vote. Clout chasing or not? I want to know. Is Lil Tjay doing too much? I'm going to tell you what people need to stop being wary of. I'm about to really put you on the game. I'm about to put y'all in the game. I'm about to put y'all in the game. Now, I'm not trying to say that this is Lil Tjay's situation. I'm not saying this is Lil Tjay's situation. I'm not saying it at all. But I'm about to put you on the game. When you dudes is beefing with each other, y'all literally call the FBI. When y'all dudes is beefing with each other, you are literally calling the FBI. Excuse me. Even when it's a stunt. Allergy season. When you dudes are beefing with each other, y'all literally calling the FBI. Even when it's a stunt. What in the hell? So listen to me. When y'all beefing with each other and y'all talking about y'all music, the FBI, they listening, but they not really listening. They listening, but they not really listening because y'all still just talking about music, right? What y'all gotta understand is that there's a lot of these dudes that work for the FBI that listen to rap music. Why did you hide him? Text me, DM me, and tell me why you hit him. I'm just curious. Oh, I see why you hit him, because he's trying to say I have the coronavirus because I'm sneezing. I ain't fucking. Also, the corona's coughing. Y'all know that, right? The corona's coughing, not sneezing. The corona's coughing. All right, so check this out. So, could we get bags? We just hit. I don't know if we want to hit ABG. Let's not hit ABG. Let's let him stay. Let's let him stay. Let's let ABG stay. Let's let ABG stay. Let's not hit him. I think he was really just making a joke. All right, so check this out. When y'all beefing on the internet, the FBI is watching y'all. So right now, I'm going to tell you what happened. When that Lil Tjay shit first broke, they don't care. It don't mean nothing. But once Lil Tjay starts arguing with High Bridge, now you got two factions of two different rap groups or two factions of rappers arguing, right? They paying a little bit closer attention. Then all of a sudden you see shit like what's the shit I'm trying to think of? You see the video being put out of Lil Tjay getting beat up. So now the FBI, the police, the authorities, they paying a little bit closer attention. Then these dudes drop a video of a chain that somebody got snatched off of their neck or lost. A chain that's worth thousands of dollars. You dudes have just called the FBI to y'all. Do you understand? That chain is worth thousands of dollars. So y'all keep y'all beefing going. If y'all drumming up business, don't get it wrong. Right? Keep your beefing going. But you guys can't let nothing happen to the other one. Because even if you don't do it, they're going to try to attach you to it. I'm just telling you. Y'all could do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Everybody is grown men. But I'm explaining this to you. Once rappers start arguing with each other, they paying attention. They already paying attention. Once they start talking about taking it out of the studio and taking it to the streets, now they're really paying attention. And then once you show actual video footage of somebody being attacked, you have just created a situation where they can open up an investigation. Now, when you show the actual chain that is somebody else's chain, but you got it, now they can open up another investigation. Nobody is snitching on you dudes. Y'all snitching on yourselves, and then the police is coming, and then people, after seeing all of the evidence that's already there, is then deciding they don't want to go to jail for 50 years over some shit that they're going to be able to prove. Just think about that for a minute. You see all the evidence, you know that the crime can be proven. Factually, it can be proven. Are you still supposed to not comply? Like, I don't understand how that go. Can somebody please, and I'm only talking about people that know about this. I'm not talking about people that don't know about this. But if the police come to you and show you all the evidence, it's obvious there's no way you're going to get out of this. Are you still supposed to go to trial? I'm curious. Like, if you know you go to trial, you getting 25 plus, They have all the evidence. There's nothing you can do. Are you still supposed to go to trial? I'm curious. World Star really did set the bar for self-snitching. That's a fact. Anthony Upton said, nah, Jack, they had me on video. I still bucked on them. Anthony Upton, wait, hold on. Didn't you go to jail for that, though? Hold on. Anthony Upton, did you beat that? That's a fact. Then does depend on what you spend on them attorneys. That's a fact. Anthony Upton did 14 years. They had him on camera. He decided he was still going to say it wasn't me. He did 14 years. Happy to see you out, my brother, even though you are not currently part of the green team. And you should be part of the green team. Somewhere around the middle range. How are you dudes not part of the green team, but y'all motherfuckers show up here every morning? Couldn't go up the road with bad papers. No, I respect that. I respect that all the way. I'm not saying I don't respect the person for not snitching. I respect the person for not snitching. My question is, what are you supposed to do when they have all the evidence? Wait, hold on. Anthony Upton, is this you? Hold on. Is this you? Hey, Anthony Upton, is that you? You got to hit the join button. There's a join button on every video. You got to hit the join button. Anthony Upton, is that you? Who the fuck is this? Could somebody please tell me who this is? The person who this is told me who they were, and I still didn't remember. So I need whoever this is. Oh, that's you, Black Wolf? Shout out to Black Wolf. That's Black Wolf. I gotta get these things together. Shout out to Black Wolf. You know what, Black Wolf? After see, is that the gray or the black shirt? I'm curious. Is that the gray or the black? That's the gray, right? I might have to cop that. That's the dark gray or the black? That's the black. I might have to cop a black one. That's a whole fact. I got this color on right now. This is actually from a different line of the BBN Weird Culture. This is actually from a different line of the BBN Weird Culture, but I got this one on right now. I think you have to join either through a regular computer or you can use your Android. But yeah, you could just join through the regular thing. Yeah, I know. I seen you on IG, my brother. You need to y'all need to post on IG you in your merch, and then you need to at me so I can repost. Could we do that? Everybody that buys merch, could we do that? Yeah, post on IG you and your merch, and then and y'all know we do numbers over there. Hold on, because we just talking our shit. We're gonna get back to the story. But you know we do decent numbers over there on IG. Not nothing spectacular. I ain't gonna lie, that girl could get it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I also want to. I said something about chicks that get their bodies made up and stuff. I want to clarify something in a minute. But yeah, we do decent numbers over there on IG, just so everybody can know we do decent numbers, nothing spectacular. Nothing spectacular. We do decent numbers, so I will repost. We do decent numbers. I will repost anybody that posts. Um, I will repost anybody that posts themselves in merch. Anybody that posts themselves in merch, I will repost. This is all me. You know, that's the only way I can see these stats. This is all me. I will repost anybody that post. Also, real quick, I want to show y'all something. Yo, check this out.
This is the best one ever. Look, he's distracting him. He starts stealing everything, right? Still distracting him. Still stealing, filling his bag. Genius, right? Watch what's about to happen. The real robber comes in. These guys are hiding. Still stealing shit, by the way. He's getting robbed. They actually feel bad, so they're gonna help him out. Watch this. Boom, distraction. Comes around the back. Boom, got him. Ready, ready, ready. Lock him in, lock him in. Help the clerk out. Help the clerk out. Give him the gun. We out. Yo, best one ever. Oh, I love it.
Real quick, I want to know what y'all guys think those are. Villains, heroes, or anti-heroes? Please, I need to know. I want to know what you guys think those guys are. Villains, heroes, or anti-heroes? Oh, and for everybody that's new, sometimes I forget to turn my volume up. I think I'm going to do a mass exodus from the graveyard. I think I'm going to do a mass exodus from the graveyard. I tell you one thing, if that shit was real, them little niggas ain't scared of shit. That dude had a whole pump shotgun. All they had to do was sit in the back and be quiet. They said, and they got involved. Salute. All they had to do was sit in the back and be quiet. They decided not to do that. They decided to get involved. Salute. That dude had a whole shotgun ready to take people's heads off. And I just want to show y'all something real quick. So I uploaded this 3 hours ago. It already got 1,200 views. And it already got that much reach. And just so we could be clear, I only got this much subs, man. Yeah, I might do a mass exodus from the graveyard. We get some people out the graveyard. Oh, they say just what are gonna be there next Monday. That's what it is. All you got to do is put it up and then hit me. Also, if y'all not checking out, I need y'all to go follow the Inferno Chef. Go follow homie. If you like infused foods infused. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you like foods infused, you might want to speak with this guy right here. He can really help you out. I don't know if they'll know it. They might know it if my notifications start popping up for them randomly, and they be like, "What the fuck?" You post, everybody that buys merch, post on IG and tag me. And if you see somebody else post on IG wearing the merch, repost. I'm getting too old for this shit. Shout out to Euro Brown with the $1.99 drop. This is Monday morning and y'all kind of light in here with me. Hey yo, check this out. I want to know who does this flow better. See, that's what gets you out of here. We don't do that. We don't talk like that. Wait, which name haven't you heard in a lifetime? Yeah, I just kicked him. Could we get bags for that fake Hassan Campbell page? Hey, yo, check this out. I want to know what y'all guys think about this. Who does this flow better? Blueface or this dude that you about to hear?
Beatz on the chat.
Hey, we want to present these buffs to our governor.
Hey,
Big Gretch.
throw the buffs on her face, cause that's Big Gretch. We ain't even about to stress. We got Big Gretch. You can find her in the press under Big Gretch.
Real.
Fresh in a new dress. Yeah, that's Big Gretch. Throw the buffs on her face, cause that's Big Gretch. We ain't even about to stress. We got Big Gretch.
At all.
You can find her in the press under Big Gretch.
Look her up.
Fresh in a new dress. Yeah, that's Big Gretch.
Come on.
Big Gretch and this bitch playing no roles.
At
Excuse all the cussing, that's just how I get my flow on.
For real.
If you wanna leave the state, you can stay gone. But right now, Big Gretch said stay home.
Sit your ass down.
All that protesting was irrelevant. Big Gretch ain't trying to hear y'all or the president. How we gonna take orders from a non-resident? Talking about it safe, but he ain't coming with the evidence. Big Gretch got him shook now. When it's all over, you invited to the cookout. When it's all over, you deserve to get took out. Big Gretch with the buffs on the lookout. And she doing it for Michigan, so when she hit the stand, everybody.
Hey yo! No, Big Gretch. He call her Big Gretch, like Gretchen. Gotta love Detroit, yo. That's where dude from. I'm gonna type it. He calling her Big Gretch. I hate when I spell something wrong. Hey yo, hold on though. Who does that? Who sounds better? Him? Who sounds better? Him or Blueface? Who sounds better, him or Blueface? I'm curious. That's why I played it. Dude sound better than Blueface. Shout out to Blueface. Shout out to Blueface. But dude sounds better than Blueface. In my opinion. With his own flow. His offbeat flow was on beat. That's the shit that killed me. How you do the other dude's offbeat flow that ain't never on beat, but when you do it, you actually on beat doing his own busted ass flow. Shout out to that guy. God dang it. Oh yeah, yo. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I heard that shit, the shit that killed me is he's supposed to be talking good about her, but talking about she got bust on her face. but he's supposed to be big her up. Yo, we live in a weird time, yo. We live in a weird time where you can say stuff that in the 90s, if you would have said that shit, you would have got slapped. You say it nowadays, and females be like, "Aw." That shit is hilarious. Oh, he said buffs? Okay. I thought he said oh man. I didn't know he said buffs. I thought he said, you know what I thought he said. You know what I thought he said. I was busy laughing every time I hear the damn thing, so I probably got a lot of words wrong. Just so we could be clear. Just so we could be clear. Every time I hear that damn song, I'm laughing. But the first big Gretch, I could only hear like every other word. Hey, what up, the one and only? Really? Have you been sitting in the cut all of this time and this is the first time you commented in over a year? I heard bus on your face too. Thank you, Deshaun Ragsdale. But they saying she said buffs. I'll agree with it. It sound like nut. I thought he said nut on the face, and then I was lost it the first time I heard that shit. I was like, what? Ain't you talking good about her? Wait, hold on. That was T Grizzly? I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was. I thought he said bust on her face. I was like, what? Ain't this supposed to be a good? Ain't he supposed to be bigging her up? Shout out to Big Gretch. You know what though? Shout out to her. Because Detroit's a hard ass. Michigan is a hard place to be at. Detroit specifically. And if that individual fucks with her like that and he came from Detroit, shout out to her because she got to be doing some good stuff. That's a whole fact. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. So she got to be doing some good stuff. Shout out to Big Gretch. That's a whole fact. T Frisbee. All right, so I just wanted to point that out. It was something else. Hey yo, what's up? I want to show y'all this right here too. Miss Bust Down. Miss I'm telling you, I heard that whole shit wrong. So now everything that y'all saying sound like different shit to me. Oh man. Oh man, yo. Oh man. Oh man, hold on. I want to show y'all something. I love this right here. This next thing I'm gonna show y'all I fucking love. That's a great problem. That's a fucking great. Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Yeah! Let's go!
Hello there.
Now, I'm about to have two different conversations at the same time. Sometimes we have 2 and 3 different conversations at the same time, and I think that's sometimes why people get lost. So I'm going to tell you right now that we're having 2 different conversations. One conversation that we're having is why it's important to do what that father just did. And the other conversation that we're going to be having at the same time is basically how... Let's have one conversation at a time. Did y'all notice that kid... Did y'all notice that kid didn't react until he saw the reaction of the father? Did y'all notice that? I'm gonna play it again with the... Pardon me. I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna turn the audio down so you can hear me talk. If you pay attention, this kid does not react until he sees the father's reaction. We have to remember that our kids and the children that's around us, it's not that they mimic what we do, but dependent on our reaction is how they know how to react. Yo, what up, Foot in the Ass Entertainment? I thought you was green, homie. What happened? If I end up in Seattle, I'll do it. I'll be there, Foot in the Ass Entertainment. That's a fact. First of all, send me some stuff. I want to see what you're doing over there. It's so important. It's so important that when our kids do shit that's good, that we teach them how to celebrate. I'm gonna say that again because I don't think I'm 100% sure that 90% of the people that just heard what I said didn't hear me. It's so important that we teach our kids how to celebrate. There's a lot of individuals out here that don't know how to celebrate. You see, when you learn how to celebrate, then you know how to motivate yourself. If you don't know how to celebrate, it's harder to motivate yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to know how to, it's important to know how to celebrate, and it's important to know when to celebrate. Two very important things in that video, please pay attention to. I'm going to play the video one more time. The first thing is the father waited to make sure that it was a home run. He looked, raised hand, it's a home run. After it lands, he celebrates. When it's obvious it's a home run. Not just that, but look how he's cheering his son on as his son is running the bases. We need more of this. I fucking wish I had a family that I could celebrate like that. Kid or wife, that when they do something, I could celebrate like that. Like, you know how, like, we need more of that in our lives. Like, a lot of y'all out there that's depressed, you don't need people picking you up. Go pick somebody else up. A lot of y'all that's feeling like the world is crushing you right now, you go find somebody to breathe life into. And as you're breathing life into them, you will be breathing life into yourself. I guarantee you this. That's what we need more of. When you're feeling bad, when you're feeling down, when you're feeling like the world is crushing you, when you're feeling like you don't know where your next anything is going to come from, what you need to do is you need to start focusing on how you're going to help somebody else reach their goals. You need to start focusing on not yourself, because that's a trick. You can't fix yourself, although you are necessary in order for fixing yourself. You can't fix yourself. I feel bad for everybody that when you go up to a female and you're like, yo, you trying to holler at her and she like, oh, I'm working on myself. She just might not be interested. She just might not be interested. She's trying to be polite. But if she's actually just, I'm working on myself. Do people even know what actually working on yourself is? You know what working on yourself is, real quick, because it is an actual thing. Working on yourself is making sure that you have adequate employment, making sure that you have an adequate place to live, making sure that you don't have toxic relationships around you. These are ways that you work on yourself. Just going to be single, that's not working on yourself. That's running away from a problem. I'm going to say that again. Just being single, saying, yo, I'm working on myself, I'm going to be alone. That's not working on, that's just running away from a problem. Whenever you decide to get back into another relationship, those same issues that you might have had in your previous relationships are still going to be there. Because the root issue was never addressed. Our root issue that caused for us to have problems outside of, like, the regular shit that goes on with us, usually don't got shit to do with the action. You're in a relationship with somebody, right? Whatever problems y'all actually have, the root issue probably don't got shit to do with you and them. I'm going to say that again. You got a relationship, you're in a relationship with somebody, y'all got problems. Whatever the problem is that y'all might have, the root of that issue might not have anything to do with you or that person. The root of your issues can be something totally different. And that's why you can't fix the problem with you and that person. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Let's say you have an individual who's jealous of you, who wants to stop you from progressing in life, right? So they're doing all of the things in the world to prevent you from progressing in life. Your issue is actually with them. But the way that they're trying to stop you from progressing in life is they're going to a person who has a position over you or who has influence on your life, and they're convincing that person to go do bullshit to you. So now you and that person has an issue. But you and that person's problem can never be fixed because the actual issue is the individual that's jealous of you. Do you understand what I'm saying? If that makes any sense? So we need to teach our kids how to celebrate. We need to teach our kids that they're worth celebrating. We need to have people around us that we could encourage. We need to have people around us that when we speak, our words mean something. We need to have people around us that we can be their backbone. Because being someone's backbone is sometimes how we can get out of whatever the bullshit situations that we are, either physically, spiritually, mentally, or economically that we might be in, or emotionally that we might be in. So please, let's think a little bit more about helping the man next to you. Because as always, when you helping that person being the best person that they could be, at that moment, you're being the best person that you could be. Our actual problem in society is you got a lot of people saying, yo, why you so selfish? And at the same time, all they want you to do is do what's good for them and do what's bad for you. I'm going to say that again. You have a ton of people out here that are going to call you selfish because you refuse to do what's good for them and what's bad for you. Just know the difference. You understand what I'm saying? Just know the difference. I don't want to browbeat nobody, and we about to get up out of here. I just wanted to leave out on a note of let's encourage each other. Let's be there for each other. Let's pick each other up. Let's give each other dap. Let's want each other to succeed. If you got people around you that don't want you to succeed, why argue with them? Like, okay, so you want to know what the stupidest thing a person could do? Shout out to Anthony Upton figuring out how to become part of the BBN gang. Salute. You on the green team now. Go buy some merch. This is green team merch, by the way. This is green team merch, by the way. Somebody kick out that fake account. This is green team merch, by the way. This is the orange shirt. Go cop the green team merch. Throw it up on IG. Hit me. We all gonna reshare it. Everybody that's part of the BBN fam, reshare the shit. When y'all see me share it. Come on, man. Y'all trying to tell me that ain't fly? Y'all trying to tell me that ain't fly? Y'all trying to tell me that ain't hard? You trying to tell me that ain't hard? Can't get a wrench yet, Anthony Upton. There's a long way to a wrench, my brother. First, there got to be an opening. There's a long way to a wrench, homie. There's no opening right now. And you got a couple of people ahead of you, like Liberty Upton, like Liberty, like Daddy Fat Stacks, Liberty. You got a couple of people ahead of you. Anyway, I got you, my brother. Oh, we still got to talk about Boosie. We're gonna get to Boosie. All right, thanks for reminding me. We're gonna get to Boosie. We're gonna make sure we do that. We're gonna spend an adequate amount of time on it. So yeah, so like let's do that. Let's encourage each other. You understand what I'm saying? And not fake encouragement, real encouragement. I'm gonna tell you what fake encouragement is. Fake encouragement is when you to my face, you say, "Oh, I'm great," all of this other stuff. I know you're gonna make it, this and this and that. Oh, you're doing good. But then when you go talk to people behind my back, you like, "Oh, I don't know what's wrong with this nigga. That nigga crazy, yo. I ain't fucking with him." Like no fake encouragement. Like I'm like this. You don't gotta fake encourage me. Because I don't even need your encouragement in the first place. So anybody that don't like what I'm doing, you don't gotta tell me I'm doing a good job because I don't even care. You feel me? Not even no disrespect. The ones that tell me that I'm doing a good job, and you know, the ones that tell me that I'm doing a good job and believe I'm doing a good job, you're not telling me I'm doing a good job for me. You're telling me I'm doing a good job because you want to tell me that. That's a thing that has to deal with you and your character, which is probably a really good character to have. That has to deal with your character. But the individuals that don't like you, they always want to try to big you up to your face so they could go talk about you behind your back. You understand what I'm saying? So I take shit like that with a grain of salt. Like, if you don't want to say nothing positive about me, I don't really care. And if you want to say something positive about me, well, great. You understand what I'm saying? But more people that don't like you is gonna talk great to you in front of your face, more because they're gonna be fake. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I don't fuck with you, you know I don't fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be hard to tell. I don't fuck with you. I wear my shit dead on my sleeve. It is what it is. Let's talk about this little Boosie Vlad Takashi thing before we go out. Could we talk about the little Boosie Vlad Takashi thing? All right, so I'm gonna give you a real quick overview so you can understand what's going on. A while ago, before the whole mess happened with Takashi and Treyway, where everybody got locked up, Boosie was actually doing an interview with Vlad, and Vlad brought Takashi up like Vlad likes to do. When Vlad brought Takashi up, Boosie was talking about Takashi, and this is one of the reasons why I believe that Vlad actually wanted a Takashi interview, but probably couldn't get one. So when Vlad was talking to Takashi, when Vlad was talking to Boosie, Boosie said a lot of positive things about Takashi. One of the main things he said is that he was laughing. He was like, I don't know what the hell this dude is doing, but this dude, I would love to get on the track with him. He was like, yo, look, he sells, he makes money. Like, who wouldn't want to be on the track with him, and you a rapper? You feel me? So that's basically what Boosie was saying. Shout out to Boosie. That's a fact. So now with the new interviews that Boosie has came out with, where he's been speaking negatively about Takashi, I don't think you could hold his previous comments against him. I think his previous comments was made with the information that he had at that time. So Boosie is 100% right when he made his previous comment and he was like, yo, I do a song with him, why not? And when he makes the comment that he makes now by saying that he's not going to do a song with him. You understand what I'm saying? Because previously he had a different opinion on him because different events happened. Now, since separate events happened and there's new events that went on, he has a different opinion. We are allowed to change our opinion. That's the fucked up thing about being a public figure. People treat you like you can't change your opinion. Like, if you say you like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in 2018, in freaking in 2001, you was like, hey, I love peanut butter and jelly. And then if you say you don't like peanut butter and jelly now, niggas is gonna call you a liar. You're not lying. 2001, you like peanut butter and jelly. That was your favorite shit. Now you just had so many of them damn sandwiches, you better get it out of your face. People change their minds. People change their opinion. If you ever see people come in here and ask me questions that they know that we have more information to now, so we have a difference of opinion. So then when I say what my opinion is, then their whole thing is now I can't even explain it. I mean, when people just hate you, they just do all types of weirdo shit. It's just up to the people that have open minds and are unbiased that'll be able to interpret what's really going on. It's just that's what it is. There's just no way to get around that. Anyway, so well, I don't think, just so we could be clear, I think that Vlad was trying to start a beef between Treyway and Boosie and his camp. Just so we could be clear, I think Vlad was trying to start a beef between Boosie and his camp and Treyway. I think he was trying to start a beef between the 9 Trey, Gangsta Bloods, and Boosie. I think Vlad is dangerous. I've been telling y'all this. I know what Vlad does. I think he's great at what he does. I don't see nobody in the actual media that is better at doing what Vlad does than Vlad himself. He's great at it. But my honest opinion is Vlad is trying to start a beef between 9 Trey, Gangsta Bloods, and Boosie, which it can, if something like that, I hope nothing like that comes about, But if something like that does come about, people could get hurt. And Vlad is going to still be doing his videos laughing. I think Boosie always goes too far. You're talking about a dude that almost got a needle the other day. Get it? If I was non-Trey myself, I wouldn't feed into it. Yeah, Boosie don't give a fuck. That's a fact. If I was non-Trey or Treyway or anybody that's associated with them, I wouldn't look at that as a problem with Boosie. I would look at that as a problem with Vlad. Just to keep it a stack. Y'all see how I ask questions over here? I ask questions over here to not create beefs with people. I think that Vlad actively tries to create situations to get rappers beefing so that the feds watch them. And I'm sorry, that's what it looks like to me. I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. Vlad is actively out here arguing with people or getting people to say shit. And I'm not going to lie, if you asked me the same thing last year, you asked me the same exact thing. I say, I don't think so. But now I have more than enough physical evidence, I think, that I consider to be physical evidence of Vlad just trying to create beefs. I'm sorry, that's what it looks like he's trying to do. Create beefs. He does stay baiting people. That's a fact. Go Boy said he almost told on himself in a newer interview. He had to cut himself off to keep from revealing too much details. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of cutting room shit on the cutting room floor where Vlad said too much to get somebody to say a thing, and then Vlad cuts the part that he said. I'm pretty sure. Just so we could be clear, a lot of news, a lot of people do this with the interviews. That's why some interviews, if they got too much cuts, I don't trust them. Like some interviews, if there's too many cuts, I don't trust them. Obviously, you took something out. And maybe it wasn't important. Maybe it was. I don't know. But Vlad, in my opinion, is trying to start. I don't know. Maybe Vlad don't like Takashi and he also has a problem with non-Trey. I don't know. But there was no reason for him. Boosie never said non-Trey, by the way. Boosie's a real G. Could we salute Boosie? He a real G. He never said non-Trey. He never said non-Trey. He never said Treyway. He never called no nothing. He just said, yo, look, if you're going to talk about what we would do in my situation, if that had happened to me, this is what we would have did. And so then Vlad baits him more. So you're saying? So, shout out to Vlad for that. I'm not mad at him. I know what Vlad does. I don't even think Vlad should stop doing what Vlad does. People, you go on Vlad, you know what Vlad does, right? I'm just keeping it a stack. If you go on Vlad, you know what Vlad does. A lot of people owe their careers to Vlad. A lot of people owe their resurrected careers to Vlad. I think that Vlad might be upset. I think that Vlad tried to get a Takashi interview, and the way that the response that he got made him salty. Hold on a second. I think that that's what happened. I mean, it's kind of lazy of me. I guess I could find out. That wouldn't be hard. But I'm not even going to try to find out. Because this just looks so obvious. He said Vlad versus CIA Chris. And they do their best. It'd be the best of the snitching. Vlad snitches all the time. I have no idea why he's talking about Takashi. Vlad is always either snitching or getting people to snitch on themselves all the time. I don't think that Vlad I don't understand how people are even feeding into this Vlad talking shit about Takashi shit. Please, somebody explain that to me. Vlad is always either snitching or trying to get other people to snitch or getting other people to snitch. That's literally what his show is about. Nigga, you cannot, okay. For everybody that's part of the media and they're trying to talk shit about snitching, how do you get your fucking information? For every single person in the media that's talking shit about Takashi, how do you get your information if niggas ain't snitching? Could somebody explain that to me in the comment section? Could somebody explain to me how the people that's in the media, I'm only talking about the people in the media, that's talking shit about Takashi, how do they get their information if not for niggas snitching? Can somebody explain this? How does Vlad even have a show if people are not going to come on the show and snitch? We don't say her name in here. Then we don't say her name in here. I don't like saying her name for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is you say her name, is somebody going to jump out of the fucking woodwork disrespecting her. And I don't want people to just come in here just disrespecting people. So I don't like when people say her name. I have no issue with her, by the way. I have no issue with Thicky. That's what we call her. I have no issue with Thicky McThickums. None at all. Could we applaud her? She's been taking a lot of IG pics with no makeup. And I think she's making a lot of people look stupid. Because she's really a pretty girl. She's making, in my opinion, she's taking more pics on IG with no makeup on than some of them chicks is going to take. She took more pics on IG with no makeup on in the last 2 weeks than some chicks are going to do all year. Okay? So, please, we don't like the fact she went on Vlad. We don't like the fact that she stayed talking shit about her baby daddy. That shit's retarded. We don't like a lot of shit that she's did. But still, let's give her props for the thing that she is doing that's good. Thicky McThickums is Takashi's first baby mama. So hold on. I need to know, how do all of these media people that's talking shit about Takashi, how do y'all get y'all information? Because if somebody talks to the media, in essence, they're snitching, right? It might not be to the police, but they talking about a situation to somebody that's not involved. That's snitching, right? So how do they get to all of these TMZ, Vlad, all of y'all that's bashing Takashi right and left? Please explain to me how y'all get y'all information. Because I know for a fact, when I be getting my information, and it's information that don't nobody know, I can't even tell nobody who gave it to me. Because them niggas know they was snitching. So that's all I want to say. So please, the next time we hear, see, if you in the street and you talking about no snitching, dap you up. I get it. If you in the media and you talk about and you trying to bash somebody for snitching, how do you do your job? Please explain to me how you do your job. There's only but so far you could get just looking at information that's already out there. Then that means all you're doing is regurgitating shit we already know. How do you break a story if you don't talk to somebody that's telling you something that don't nobody know? And that's why when people talk about Takashi, I feel the way I feel. Because I'm like, you TMZ, you snitch. First of all, We didn't even have the TMZ straight up snitched on Takashi and don't nobody talk about that. Yo, TMZ straight up snitched on Takashi, Treyway, and Kuda B. I'm gonna explain. If we're gonna sit here and say, if we're gonna sit here and call Takashi a snitch because Takashi said some shit on the stand that the feds already knew, right? Just so we clear. The shit that Takashi said on the stand, the feds already knew. Takashi told about his kidnapping. The feds knew about that because they already had it on tape. Takashi told about Kuda B. Takashi told about who was in photos. I'm telling you what Takashi told about. Takashi told about some of the shootings that happened involving him and Shotty. This is what he told him. This is what he told about, right? Do y'all remember Kuda B? Okay, so a lot of people was hitting me up. I'll tell y'all about this because it's beyond the fact. A lot of people was hitting me up when they first got arrested, and there was actually talk on the streets that some people thought Kuda B was a snitch. Kuda B ain't a snitch. There was talk on the streets that Kuda B might be snitch. Kuda B is not a snitch, as far as I know. Now, the reason why there was talk on the streets about Kuda B possibly being a snitch because so many people was like, why didn't Kuda B get locked up? Now, if you know, then you know Kuda B was at the shooting. If you know, right? I'm not talking about the people that were speculating. If you know, you know. There was a lot of people that was curious as to whether Kuda B was snitching or not. I never subscribed to that. I think we had a discussion about it once or twice. Kuda B ain't snitching. The reason why people thought Kuda B was snitching was because Kuda B didn't get arrested when everybody else got arrested. You want to know when Kuda B get arrested? Oh, you think you got kicked? No, you didn't get kicked. You want to know when Kuda B got arrested? Kuda B got arrested after TMZ played the video of Takashi talking about doing the shooting against Chief Keef. TMZ literally snitched on Takashi, Kuda B, and Treyway to the world. Whether the police was going to do anything about that or not, TMZ forced their hand and literally snitched. That could have been the thing that was holding Takashi back from... Wait, no. He already went all the way. So let's not say that. But the point in which I'm trying to make is, until TMZ dropped that, Kuda B wasn't even arrested, I don't believe. I don't hear nobody talking about TMZ being a snitch. Not that they are, because if you have that video footage, you air it. Hey, I had it. I would have most likely aired it. So I'm not even... No. Mary, listen to my point. This is my point. The media can't make fun of somebody for being a snitch if you're literally in the business of talking to people who are snitching to you on things. That's my only point. TMZ can't disparage Takashi about snitching. Vlad can't keep asking people about Takashi snitching if you in the media. That's my point. I seen Liberty Hazelton say "Ant," and I was going dead looking in the chat trying to figure out who he was talking to so I could kick him. I thought he was talking about a different Ant. Yo, thank you, Anthony Upton. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. That's all I'm trying to say. Thank you. That's all I'm trying to say, Mary. I'm not trying to say nothing else. I do not dislike TMZ. I think that TMZ is good at their job. I think TMZ is great at their job, by the way. Just so we could be clear. I think TMZ is great. There are a couple of agencies that I would want to work for. I mean, I would probably work for anybody that was ready to hire me and pay me the right amount of money. But oh, they kicking y'all out? If they kicking y'all out, you just gotta come back. There's nothing I can say about that. It's YouTube. I'm pretty sure a lot of people get kicked out every chat. We should be having like 200 people in here, so I know y'all getting kicked. There's nothing I can do about it. Anyway. Yeah, there should be about 200 people in here. There's only 51 people. So I know y'all getting kicked. So check this. So that's my only thing. You understand what I'm saying? You don't think if TMZ called me and was like, yo, Jack Frost, you know, you looking to do some extra work? I'd be like, hell yeah. What are you talking about? I'm on that type of time. You understand what I'm saying? So let's not pretend that wouldn't be a thing. If Vlad called me up and was like, yo, we need some people in New York City to do some interviews, would you be interested? You don't think I'd be like, hell yeah, right here, homie. So just so we could be clear on that. But the point in which I'm trying to say is this. Vlad, you can't keep talking about Takashi a snitch. You in the media. Come on, homie. You know how this work. You TMZ. You can't keep talking. You can't keep disparaging 6ix9ine for snitching. We would literally not have a. You know what our job would be if people didn't talk about other people's business or about their business? Our job would be just to tell people what happened the day before. That would be our whole entire job. Yeah, you want to know what happened yesterday? Here you go. That would be our job if people didn't talk to us. That would literally be our jobs.
Beatz on the chat.
Hey,
We want to present these buffs to our governor,
hey,
Big Gritch.
throw their buffs on her face, cause that's Big Gritch. We ain't even about to stress. We got Big Gritch. You can find her in the press under Big Gritch.
Real.
Fresh in a new dress. Yeah, that's Big Gritch. Throw the buffs on her face, cause that's Big Gritch. We ain't even about to stress. We got Big Gritch.
At all.
You can find her in the press under Big Gritch.
Look her up.
Fresh in a new dress. Yeah, that's Big Gritch.
Come on.
Big Gritch and this bitch playing no roles.
At
Excuse all the cussing, that's just how I get my flow on.
For real.
If you wanna leave the state, you can stay gone. But right now, Big Gritch said stay home.
Sit your ass down.
All that protesting was irrelevant. Big Gretch ain't trying to hear y'all or the president. How we gonna take orders from a non-resident? Talking about it safe, but he ain't coming with the evidence. Big Gretch got him shook now. When it's all over, you invited to the cookout. When it's all over, you deserve to get took out. Big Gretch with the buffs on the lookout.
Buffs.
And she doing it for Michigan, so when she hit the stand, everybody
Y'all know I do that every time we come back from break. I don't know. I think anybody could tell anybody where anybody lives. Like, I mean, it depends. Okay, so you would have to assume that if somebody told people where Takashi lived right now, they would be trying to get him killed. So let's say you are a TMZ or a Jack Frost and you told the public where Takashi lived at and then something happened to him. I think that there would be reasonable recourses. I think that reasonably that people can come after TMZ or come after me or Vlad or whoever, because it's obvious that that man's life is in danger, or there's a good chance that his life could be in danger if individuals found out where they can actually go do something to him. Well, he said he puts his location out before. We don't know if he's still going to be doing that, Mary. We have to assume his situation changed, right? So you're going to assume his situation didn't change at all, Mary? That the situation that he previously had, see what I was just telling you about? People treat you like your opinion could never change. People treat you like whatever the way that you were, you got to be like that to the day that you die. People forget you was once 3, and when you were 3, you did things different than when you was 10. And then when you was 10, you did things different than when you was 20. People forget that. You understand what I'm saying? People always want to treat you as whatever the thing is that you are, whatever you are in at whatever period in your life, that you have to be like that until you die. Nobody talked about what you did or didn't claim, Mary. Does this, hold on, show of hands. Who in here thinks Mary is trying to change the conversation in order to sound like she's right? Because I just showed her up and proved the faulty of her logic. Who thinks that I just proved the fault in her logic and she's trying to change the conversation? Who thinks, nah, Mary ain't trying to change the conversation? This whole entire time I was talking about how she was in a gang. Now she's leaving because she tried to, you see what she tried to do? Now you see why you just kick them? You see what she tried to do? And then when I called her out on it, she don't want to have a conversation with me. She don't want to have a conversation with me when I called her out on the bullshit. You see what I'm saying? She worked for somebody. She worked for somebody. She worked for somebody. Shout out to you. I have not disrespected you in no way. Shout out to you. Now, I'm not going to hit her with bags. She didn't do nothing to get hit with bags, but did you see what she just did? I never said nothing about her being in the gang. Look, I never said nothing about her being in the gang. I ain't say shit about her being, I didn't say anything about anybody being in the damn gang. Did I? Did I miss something? Did anybody hear me at all talk about anybody being in the gang? Why are you going to come in here to debate me and then you're going to leave as soon as the shit get hot? Come on, man. Get out of here. Shout out to you, though. I hope your boss has seen this so they can see how inept you are at doing your job. I'll read all of her messages before that to be clear. Okay, hold on. 6ix9ine was claiming gang and calling himself a killer so TMZ can get at 6ix9ine for snitching. You are missing my whole entire point, but okay. I didn't even say you were wrong for that. Then she said 6ix9ine put his location out there and he knows where he'd be. Yes, previously, once again, previously, before all of this stuff happened where everybody got locked up and his life was in danger from Treyway, he did put his information out there. Now, the idea is that he might be in trouble with the 9 Trey. They might be trying to find him to kill him, allegedly. Allegedly. That's what the government and everybody else is saying. So why would he put his information out there if times changed? No, but I'm pretty sure you're a very intelligent young lady. And your argument is, since 3 years ago he put his information out, he should still be putting it out now. And my argument is, 3 years ago he had a totally different situation than he has right now. So why should he still act the same? That's my argument, and that's your argument. Yeah, she worked for somebody. Come on, man. You know how many people work for people come in here and then talk crazy to me? I'm not a fool. I'm not stupid. I'm actually, my intelligence level is at least average. My intelligence level is at least average, okay? So come on. Trying to play word games. I tell you what, you want to call in, Mary? We could do this over the phone. You want to call in, let me know. Cause I'm gonna, your whole argument is gonna get ripped to shreds. So people can't change, Mary? People can't change? I know she's gone, but I still want to talk about her. People can't change, Mary. People can't change. So if you said something 3 years ago, you still got to live by that today. So every single woman that was talking about she was a hot girl last summer, 30 years from now, they still got to be up there talking about they a hot girl, right? When they reach 60, they still got to be at the beach talking about they a hot girl. It's a hot girl summer, right? They can't have changed into something else by then. No, I get it. I get what she's saying. Nobody can ever change and from what they were into something else. Like if you were 15 years old and you was a slut, or if you was 15 years old and you was sticking your Johnson and everything, that means that for the rest of your life you have no other choice. That's what Mary says. You have no other choice but for the rest of your life to be a slut, or for the rest, either which way. Men could be sluts too. You have no other choice. If you was doing something when you was 15, damn it, you better still be doing that same shit when you 70. Right, Mary? That's what you're saying, right? People can't change? I get you. I get you. I hear you. I hear you, Mary. I hear you loud and clear. You the best. Not really. Not really. Not really. But if you ever want to call on and to debate this particular topic with me, all day. Because I'm going to always say people have a right to change from one thing to a different thing over a matter of time. While you're going to say, since they said something X amount of years ago, then they should still be living by that. No, I get you 100%. Not even mad at you. Once again, anybody that's a gang member, anybody that's part of an organization, if you are pissed off at Takashi, you should be. You should be angry at him. You might want to, when you see him, do something to him physically. I hope that you don't. But I 100% understand that might be the sentiments. What I'm saying is this. If you are not part of an organization, if nobody has gotten hurt or injured or ended up bad in this situation, you shouldn't have your feelings for this shouldn't be as strong. Although you might be like, I don't fuck with Takashi. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't fuck with Takashi. The nigga snitch. I'm not saying that about myself. I'm saying that if that's the way that you felt. Yeah, I don't fuck with him, that nigga snitch. Yeah, you got a right. Even if you're not part of a gang, even if you're not part of nothing, you're a straight up civilian. If that's the way that you feel, you got a right. But to be like you're a straight up civilian, and if you see Takashi, you're gonna set it on him. What the hell are you talking about? Why is your feelings that strong? that's my argument, and that's my point. If you're like he is snitch, I don't want to listen to his music. Shout out to that. Whatever, nigga. But if you're like he is snitch, now all of a sudden, if I see him in traffic, like, but you don't know none of these people involved in the situation. You don't know nobody. You're not part of no organization. You don't know nobody. You shouldn't be on that time. So you got a whole family at home. Wife, kids, everything. But if you see Takashi, you're going to throw everything away? Do you understand? Like, your feelings shouldn't be that strong. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes any sense? Like, if you don't like him, you want bad for him, whatever. But your feelings shouldn't be so strong that you're ready to throw your whole entire life away. Leave your kids fatherless or motherless. Leave your spouse alone. Leave your parents. Now you can't even go to their funerals because you're in jail for the next 15 to 20 years. Well, Fat Joe knows him personally and tried to give him jewels. Fat Joe got a right to be as angry as him as he want. Fat Boy SSE, I think he knows a lot of them dudes personally, so he got a right to be as angry as he want. He know a lot of them dudes personally. All right, he know a lot of them dudes personally. So Fat Boy SSE, he got a right to be angry. Hell yeah, what the fuck? If you get my homies locked up, I'm going to be pissed at you too. I don't even care if they did it. That's a whole fact. I'm going to be thinking, yo, they could have got away with it if it wasn't for you. I'm going to be thinking that shit. It's a whole fact. You understand what I'm saying? So Fat Boy being pissed off, he got a right to be pissed off. And anybody upset that he pissed off, you a clown. He got a right to be pissed off. All right? I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that don't have no dog in this fight, but they ready to go to jail and lose it all. And some of y'all ain't even part of no organization. You're gonna go to jail, lose it all, go up in there, and you don't even got nobody. You don't got nobody. You're about to lose it all to go to prison and have nobody. Because you ain't even part of nothing. You think people are gonna, you think you're gonna be like, yo, that was the dude right there that he did that thing to Takashi. That's what you want? You don't even want to live free with your family. You want to have the clout in prison of being the guy that did something to Takashi. That makes sense. That does not make sense to me. Shout out to that though. Anyway, last subject that we want to talk about. We've been in here way too long. We've been in here 2 whole hours. I'm sorry about this, y'all. But the last subject we want to talk on is about this police brutality. We're going to talk about it more tonight. I'm going to play the clip tonight and everything. I don't have the clip set up for y'all today, this morning, but we're going to have the clip set up tonight. They have a police officer, right? They got a police officer. This police officer has, from what I'm hearing, I'll look into it. I really want to have Mike on the show so bad to discuss topics like this. So this police officer has been involved in other shit also, right? Just so we could be clear, this is not his first incident. He's been involved in other incidents. This is not his first incident, but we're going to talk about this one. 2 things he did. The first thing he did was he was all the way on one whole side of the street. He saw some other people somewhere shouting. He walked all the way over to them and created a situation. When you're a police officer and you're arresting somebody on the street, there's always people yelling. Yeah, they stripped him of his gun and his badge. As of right now, he's got desk duty. But check this out. When you're a police officer and you're arresting people, whether you're arresting them for a good reason or a bad reason, there's always going to be people out in the street yelling. I think that they need to start doing psych evaluation tests on police officers often and by an outside agency, because I do YouTube for a living. I can't even explain to you all the hate mail that I get. I can't even, most of it, like, it don't bother me for the most part, right? But do you understand, like, that shit's still tearing at somebody? So I couldn't even imagine being a police officer and everywhere you go, everybody hates you, except for when you're with other police officers. Think about that for a minute. If you are a police officer, everywhere you go, everyone hates you, except if you're with other police officers. That's why they don't snitch on each other. That's why they don't tell on each other. That's why they let each other do whatever bullshit. You don't think some of them dudes is seeing people do shit and they like, this nigga a clown? But at the end of the day, that's the same dude that I might go into a building with, and I might need them to have my back so I can get home to my family. So what dude does is this. The police officer sees some people yelling and screaming. He walks about 30 feet, 30, 40 feet over to where the people are. He didn't even get all the way over to where they are. One of the idiots took the bait and walked towards him. When a police officer starts yelling and screaming at you, you don't yell and scream at the police officer. You turn around, cut your camera on, and you start explaining the situation. Because as long as you're talking directly to that police officer, then they can keep engaging with you. Get what I'm saying? But once you stop talking to him, and once now you're talking to your friend, or you're talking to your phone, and you got evidence that you ain't talking to this guy, now they can't even say that you're being aggressive with them. Because see, that's why they want you to talk to them. You could say anything, and they could say that they felt like you was being aggressive. You could say anything, and they could say that they felt like you was going to come down on them. Now, with that being said, not all police officers are bad. We're talking specifically about this one guy. We're going to play him later tonight. He was stripped of his badge. He was given desk duty. He called the dude over. After he called the dude over, he starts slapping and hitting the guy. This is another thing that they do to you. Do not fall for this. You come close to them and you come inside of arm's distance, they can physically move you because you're inside of their area. You are not allowed to walk up on a police officer. I know all of us thinks that we can do whatever we want as long as we don't touch them, but you are not allowed to walk up on a police officer. That's seen as a sign of aggression. You cannot walk up on them, and especially walk up on them yelling and screaming. This is what our advocates are constantly talking about when they show these pictures of these white people walking up to these police officers, yelling at them in their face, and the police officers don't do nothing. That's what they're trying to explain to you. No one is supposed to just walk up to a police officer and yell and scream in their face. The act of doing that is a reason to be arrested. This police officer walked all the way down the block, got one of the idiots, maybe the only idiot that was over there, to walk over to him, where he then attacked the guy and tried to make it look like the guy was attacking him, but it didn't work. Mega Bill says, which precinct was it? They made a documentary about the 76th and 77th, where bad cops were good cops. If good cops are afraid to tell on wrongdoers that made them bad cops, they are for the people. Once again, I couldn't imagine being a police officer. I couldn't imagine going out there every day, putting my life on the line. And I might have a fucking bullshit ass fuck. First of all, I don't want to do that job anyway, because I don't want to send people to jail. But I'm doing my job, and I got my partner with me, and I know my partner's a dirtbag. I know my partner's a scumbag. I know that partner don't like black people, don't like Puerto Ricans, don't like Dominicans, don't like Mexicans. I gotta work with this nigga. I don't got no choice. I know that when he see white people doing things that they're not supposed to do, he let them go. But when he see minority doing things, he hit them with the book. You feel me? But I gotta work with this dude. And there's a lot of police officers in that exact same situation. So sometimes I know how it is. F the police. I get it. But not everybody is like homeboy. Hopefully they'll start showing us different. And you have less people like me saying not all of them are bad. You understand what I'm saying? But we do need some of the ones that aren't bad to step up. We need some of them to step up. We need some of them, and not step up by doing good police work. That's part of your job. Step up by getting some of them other clowns out of there. That's what we need you to do. But you can't do that, because then you're going to look at our community and say, but then that's snitching. Y'all talk about y'all don't snitch on each other, but y'all want us to snitch? Yeah, because you're the police, and y'all supposed to be for law and order. It's different. You feel me? Anyway, we're going to talk about that topic tonight. I'm going to let y'all go. We spent way too much time in here. Mega Bill says, my mother also worked for the police, and she told me my whole life, don't ever be a cop or join the military because of the politics and the policies. It's a fact. So I'm going to pull up out of here. Not all police officers are bad, but there's a good chance that the ones that aren't bad, they just can't even help. Think about it like this. In the military, there's a lot of people that die from friendly fire. Imagine you being in a firefight with somebody and you know the dude in back of you did some bullshit and you reported him to IA. Internal Affairs. And he's in back of you and y'all in a firefight. Shooting this way. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that have to change before the actual individual police officer can be changed. And some of the things that have to be changed is policies and laws. Period. So if y'all want some of these policies and laws to change, y'all got to start voting for people. Because remember, all of the police are always going to vote the same way. The police is a union. 90% of the police officers are always going to, I'm just saying a high percentage, are going to vote the same way. Whether it's, they're going to vote Republican. Whatever they vote for, they're going to vote for the same candidate. All right. They're a union. They're going to vote together. Imagine if the Bloods and the Crips decided to unionize to the degree of at least voting together for the same candidates. You know what would happen, right? Imagine if all the Bloods that could vote, all the Crips that could vote, all Everybody that could vote, all the organizations. I was gonna just start yelling out organizations, but then I realized if I miss somebody might be mad. So I'm just gonna say if all the organizations decided that they were gonna start voting in unison together, like really on some real shit, they got people got together when we voting. What are you gonna do for our community? And not our community like, yo, you gotta let this dude out of jail. We're not doing that. But what are you gonna do for our community? We got mom and pop stores that's going out of business because of this coronavirus situation. What kind of stimulus package are you going to give them? You're giving stimulus packages to all of these banks. You're giving stimulus packages to all of these huge corporations. What kind of stimulus packages do we have for the mom and pop stores in our community that they can't be open, but you let the fucking the chain restaurants and the chain stores that do the same thing these mom and pop stores, they can be open, but the mom and pop stores can't be open. Do you understand? So what kind of stimulus packages are we giving them? What are we doing? What are we doing to help out our individual communities? What about the people that own the food trucks? How the food trucks? What are we doing for them? What are we doing for them? The people in our community. What about the stores and the bodegas in our community that now got to close at fucking 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock, they got to close early? What kind of stimulus packages are we setting up for them? We want to know. Right? What kind of, we got this issue with, we don't have enough soul food restaurants in our neighborhood. When are y'all gonna give some kind of grants to the soul food restaurants so we could get some more soul food restaurants in our neighborhood? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all gonna do for us? Forget the whole police problem right now. All right? Forget the whole police problem. What are the things that y'all gonna do to help our neighborhoods and our communities become more economically I want to say independent, to become more economically independent, where we could have a neighborhood that could be self-sustaining with the money that's inside of that neighborhood circulating? Do you understand what I'm saying? What about the nail salons? What about I'm talking about in New York City. What about the nail salons, the barbershops, the hair salons? What about those that's not working? What are we gonna do for our people in our community? Now, if they started doing that, the people that are running or the people that have the influence in the gang culture in New York City, politics will change. Listen to what I'm saying. Politics will change. Period. With that being said, we gotta go. I love y'all. Love everybody that showed up today. I love everybody that got kicked and then still came back, even though y'all got kicked. Shout out to y'all. That's why when we go live on the phone, if you ever notice, we get like 200-300 people in there. But when we go live on the regular computer, we don't get that many because there's connection issues or whatever the case might be. I don't know. Whatever. Oh shit! It was one more thing I wanted to say. Good, I remembered. So last week we actually had a conversation and I was basically talking about the females that got the fake bodies and the females that got the real bodies on IG. Let me explain something real quick. I'm not shaming anybody that decides they want to go get a fake butt or fake tits. Shout out to you. I'm not shaming you at all. I don't think that there's anything inherently wrong with that. What I am saying is this. Me being a regular man with no extra nothing or whatever, I kind of, well, me being the way that I am, I kind of like the way that the human body looks when you take care of it. A lot of y'all women on IG now just look the same, just got a different face. Like, not for nothing. Like, if you want to say who has the best body that got done and is killing it the most on IG, you got to say, what's that girl name? Hold on. I forgot her name. She don't pop up on my IG that much no more because I don't really hit like on her jump off no more. Burgess, whatever her name is. I think her name is Burgess. I mean, out of all of the females that got like their bodies done, she's literally the prettiest. Everything else is basically the same. She's literally the prettiest. Now I want to show you this. And this is why I believe this young lady gets the love that she gets, that she deserves, and some of the hate that she might get. This woman right here is 100% natural as far as I can tell. She is 100% natural. Natural. She looks better than these chicks that's getting the implants on IG. Call me a liar. Bernice Burgess, thank you. Like, if we just going like, she's the prettiest out of all of y'all. Not for nothing. All right, let's just, all of y'all that's getting y'all body and y'all hair and y'all nails and all of that done, Bernice is the prettiest by far. I mean, like the butts and the titties and all that shit. She's the prettiest by far. All right, period. None of y'all's fucking with her. There's this other little short cutie, but her shit is just so overly fake that it's just like, at this point, you fucking a doll. So I just want that to be known. I'm not bashing none of them females that decide to get their bodies done. I think a lot of y'all do look attractive. It looks like a cookie cutter situation, like back in the 80s, how all the baseball stadiums look the same. It's like a cookie cutter situation, not for nothing. I mean, all of y'all is interchangeable. I mean, the only thing that's going to be different is your personality, and I don't know how your personality is, so shout out to that. But if it's just fixing up your body, nobody is going to touch Bernice Burgess. Like, she is, none of y'all gonna come close to her. Like, she's, her natural prettiness alone makes it unfair that she has them tits and them ass that she just collected. Like, her natural prettiness is like, what in the hell? Where did they do this at? She could tell she was just one of them fine, slim girls. That's what she looked like. She looked like she was just always fine. She was just slim. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. Anyway, I just want to clear that up because I'm not disrespecting no women that feel like they want to go get enhancements, like whatever the fuck. You understand what I'm saying? I had somebody the other day try to come at the brother or some shit like that. Like, no, I'm not lacking in any department. Just so we can be clear on that. I'm not lacking in any department. I just think a lot of people ain't worth trusting. I'm not lacking in any department. I just want to just throw that out there. That's not an issue. Anyway, Mega Bill says, I saw a post that said, for black men, what if every day I woke up to make my hair look like white men to feel attractive? I think women just like looking different. Not for nothing. I think women just like, you know, showing different aspects of who they are. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's more to do with it than anything else. I think some of them are trying to be white, but I think the majority of them, they're not trying to be white. They just, you know, searching themselves, like trying to explore different aspects of their personality or who they are. But yeah, some of them are probably trying to be white, definitely. But I don't think that's necessarily the case. That's the point in which I'm trying to make. With that being said, I love all of y'all. Please, everybody enjoy your day. It's nice in New York City. At least it was a little bit earlier today. It's still 70 degrees. It's nice in New York City. Salute to everybody. Please go out there, do positive in the world. Let's try to help the next person be the best person that they could be, because at that moment we being the best person that we could be. Let's do positivity out there. Let's push other people. When you hear somebody gossiping about somebody or talking shit about somebody, try walking away, because even though you might laugh or joke or whatever, they still sending negative energy your way. So when you see people just talking trash about somebody, just walk away. Them niggas could eat dick like that. You understand what I'm saying? The other day I was walking down the block. Somebody literally tried to make fun of me because I have the Jordan, the 3s with the New York Knicks colors. And they was trying to make fun of me about the situation. Like, and I'm like, I have New York, I bought, what, the sneakers cost like $250, and I had them for like, I don't know how many months, and they still look crisp. Well, I don't know what the problem is. I don't like, I don't know. I mean, it could just be me being a Jack Frost thing, and people just pick on me about, like, every single thing is a reason to pick on Jack Frost. Shit is retarded. I don't even understand. This shit is retarded. They're gonna look pretty terrible when they get into their 40s and 50s. That's a fact. They're gonna actually look. The people that get the body stuff is actually gonna look pretty bad if they ever run into a situation where they can't keep financing their upkeep. So you know, you also gotta finance your upkeep. So shout out to that. Anyway, with that being said, I love y'all. Let's go out there. Let's be positive today. Don't do too much not social distancing. Let's social distance. You got weirdos out there. And shout out to everybody that keeps walking up to me and dapping me up. A lot of people have been walking up to me and dapping me up, and they don't know how to just say, "What's up, Jack? I see your show." I'm not one of them dudes that's gonna be like, "Oh, yo, I'm not like that." You understand what I'm saying? All you gotta do is be like, "Yo, Jack, salute. I appreciate what you're doing, Bong." Or even if you don't like what I'm doing, "Yo, Jack, you a bitch ass nigga." You don't gotta do that either. You could just be like, "Nah, man, I think you're wrong about that thing." I might actually stop and discuss it with you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm on that type of time. It's just some funny shit happened to me the other day. Dude walked up to me and he wanted to say what's up to me, and I could tell he recognized me, but he didn't know how to just say that. And he had some good words and positive words to say to me. So shout out to you. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And with that being said, why do I mess that up for the last couple of days? I've been messing that up at the end, right? That's all I got on this one. I'm out.